What's up, everybody? My name is Daniel. I've been a portable restroom operator for just over 10 years, starting a brand new company. And in this video, we're picking up our brand new porta potty pumper truck, custom built. So I'm going to show you guys some of the features that we put in, how we order the tanks, and then how our truck is set up. So yeah, let's get going. Good morning. We're here at Ryland Custom Welding to pick up our new truck for super exciting stuff. It's like Christmas morning for me. So we're gonna go talk to Sal and get the keys, and he's gonna show us a little bit about what he did for us. And before picking the truck up, Sal gave me a little bit of a tour of some of the projects that they have going on, some of the work that they're doing. And another reason why I love Ryland, they are a customer. You know, we're supporting each other. We got 3 toilets at their yard. And after this tour, I was super excited to get a look at the new truck.
Hey, good morning. My name is Sal. I'm the owner, partner with my brother of Ryland Custom Welding. We started the business back in 08, and we've been building trucks since then. We have a great relationship with our customers, and we want to thank Daniel from Bay Area Sanitation to give us the opportunity to build them trucks, and we're looking forward to building many, many more.
So Sal has built, what, like 6 or 7 trucks for us now?
Yes, already.
We really like the work that he does, his team does, and we've kind of perfected our model. So with every truck that we build, this is kind of how we set it up. So I wanted to show them how we get it done.
Okay, cool.
And then how long have we been working together?
It's been several years. We started back on, I want to think about 6 years back.
Yeah.
Probably.
But when we first started the company, right, he did our first truck, and then we were growing so fast that I needed a second truck right away. Like otherwise we weren't going to be able to fulfill our customers' orders. So, you know, I call him, I say, hey, I got an emergency. I'm going to ship a tank to you, and I need this truck done as soon as possible. I was like, if it's possible, I need it in 7 days. And then just the kind of company that they are, they got the work done. 1 week later, I was driving the brand new truck, and it was done. We were servicing toilets, and our customers were happy.
Yep.
One of my tips is, right, when you talk about building relations with your customers, you want to try and do the same thing with your vendors.
Yes.
Because I know that anything we need, I can always count on Ryland Welding.
Absolutely.
You know, they're going to do all of our trucks for both companies, and they know exactly what we want. And anytime that I say, hey, I need a favor and I need it rushed, they get it done.
And that's what we're trying to do. We want to stay in business for many, many, many years. We would like to stay working for another 20, 30 years. And we definitely appreciate Daniel for trusting us, trusting our company. And we keep looking forward to keep working and doing many trucks for you.
For sure.
I wanted to show you some of the things we do for you. From behind here, so you have the ability to tow a trailer. That's what you guys need all the time to carry some of the porta potties. So we have a hitch, and then we have an additional platform. When they don't have a trailer, they can put the porta potties here.
Exactly, because when we first started building with them, we would do lift gates, like a lift gate setup, a ramp, but then we were finding, you know, drivers were damaging them, and it's also a little bit more expensive to do it that way. And with this convenient ramp, right, we can drop it down and 2 toilets can safely fit behind the truck. Yep. And it can easily fold up and down. So it's not, you know, because when we have the lift gate, it's extending, you know, at least 4 feet.
A lot more.
Yeah, it's going to extend at least 4 feet behind the behind the tank.
Yeah.
So it takes up a lot more space.
So porta potties goes up here. You can tie it down. There goes the hook on this side. Tie them up on that side, and then wrap around on that one as well. When you have the porta potties, the tail lights will get covered. So we added an additional tail lights, LED tail lights all the way around.
Exactly, for the safety. And whenever you're not using it, easily fold it back up.
We have the safety hooks. Then on this side, we have our toolbox to add all your materials and toilet paper and napkins and
exactly, toilet paper, napkins are going to go in here. We got extra tall toolboxes, so then it can fit everything we need.
Yes.
We'll probably end up putting a divider in here, so then we can, you know, have 2 separate shelves.
That might be a good idea. We added also another toolbox on this side. The system is very clean, very, very easy to have access to it. Super clean.
And right, they built this bed custom for this chassis.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your guys' process?
This guy, we get a diamond plate sheets, and then we form them to make our bed. So this one was 12 feet long. This is 102 inches wide, and this will give us enough room to fit the larger tank, to fit the toolboxes, to have our platform for the toilets behind, and this one's ready to go.
So how many sheets does it take to make this bed?
This one here, it takes 2.
Okay.
So we have our breaker in the shop that we can form up to 14 feet long. So we got 1 sheet and we form the sheet metal. 2 sheets will make this bed.
And then mounting the tank, can you tell me a little bit about that process?
Certainly. We mount the tank the best way possible so we can have enough room in the front for the toolboxes and also some of the weight to be on the back. When we mount the tank, we also reinforce the floor underneath to support the weight of the tank. So we have our brackets there. In addition to our sheet metal, we have a bracket there. We have the brackets. Every bolt in that tank will have an additional reinforcement brackets.
Is there anything else that you guys do in addition to building, like anything that goes on behind the scenes?
Oh, it's 100%, man.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you don't get to see. You get to see the final product, but the way we started, we'll start building the frame, then we added the sheet metal, and then everything gets welded together. We'll start building you the headboard. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes. We will also have your working lights. There's a switch inside the cab. There, your working lights. You guys work on night. There's some lights out there. Or working early in the morning. There's a work light on this side. There's a work light on the other side. We have our switch here. Easy.
And before I take her home, I just wanted to go over some of the more porta potty specific items with you guys, because it's really cool seeing how all the body work and tank and stuff is mounted, but there's other things that we order just for, you know, our industry. So I'm gonna go over those things with you, the tank and all that kind of stuff. So our chassis of choice is the Isuzu NRR. I think it's a really comfortable truck, great turning radius. So first we're gonna go over the tank. We have a stainless steel 1,200 gallon tank from Best Enterprises. And stainless steel, it's gonna last forever. That's one of the reasons why we went with it. California has really strict rules about tanks and driver's licenses. So anything over 1,000 gallons in California, you need a CDL with a tank endorsement. But in other states, that's not the case. So that's why we went with a bigger tank. This tank is gonna be split 800 gallons of wastewater and 400 gallons of fresh water. The wastewater is gonna be in the back, fresh water is gonna be in the front. As you can see, the wrapping paper is still on it because it's brand new. So I always order the tanks without hoses because I like to custom buy the hoses that I prefer. We've got 2 freshwater dump valves on each side. It's a 2-inch valve. That's gonna be for your bucket fill. You have a hand wash fill here. This is gonna be I think it's a 1-inch outlet for a garden hose. It's gonna be run with a Condi pump, and that is run by this Honda GX390. These Honda motors are super reliable. Right, there's just a Honda gas motor. It's a little bit noisy in the mornings. I'd say that's the only con, but it runs really well, really reliable. And here's our pump. We got an oil catcher and exhaust that goes out the bottom. There's gonna be a freshwater fill level, so you can see that there's a little ball in there, and that's gonna show you where your freshwater level is at. So with this truck, we should easily be able to get to 50 toilets on a route. That should be no problem. Maybe even, 60 or 70. We've got our sight glasses here on the waste tank side so you can see how full your tank is. Backup camera. I think it's worth spending the extra money to get this installed. And then on the passenger side, we've got our dump valve. This is a 4-inch dump valve to empty the waste. Another bucket 2-inch outlet. And then we've got a water pump. So I always upgrade this to a Moro pump because you run these almost every stop, every day, fill hand wash stations. You need the best quality pump that you can get. And I think that is the Moro wash down pump. So it is built for our industry. It's built to handle the heavy use that we use it for. So highly recommend upgrading that. All right, it's time to take the truck back to the yard. We have a little bit of plumbing left to do, some finishing touches. Any questions, put it in the comments below, but this truck is about ready to be put in service. Let's go.